All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top left. For Storm Gaming, it is MaxPax. And his opponent spawning down to the bottom right for Team Liquid, it is Clem. Melem. Ooh, gas first out of Clem. You know, I had a vision just now. It's gonna sound ridiculous, but my first instinct is proxy starport. We will see. You know what? Maybe proxy starport with... Oh my god, is it actually? Okay, no, it's going to be an engineering bay block. I was going to say, maybe proxy starport with an engineering bay block. That makes sense on the timing. At least for the engineering bay block. We do know that's what he's going to do, and I think this is one of those standard plays that's really good to, like, just mix in. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this as a general rule. MaxPax, good job, though, checking on the... Well, actually, no, he's checking on this at the timing he wants to take the base. Never mind. This is not so much a checking in as a... Oops. Now I need to take my Nexus at a bad spot. Now, it's entirely possible that the gas first is literally just a... I want to be... Oh, MaxPax didn't stick around long enough to see the Marine pop out, which is a little bit unfortunate. Would have been really nice to see that. Yeah, this is just going to be a gas first with the intention of building quick Hellions. The bunker is really surprising because he's building just a single Marine. But is he not? He is going to switch this off, right? He is going to put Hellions on this. I can't... Maybe this is all just a fake out? Yeah. Yeah, I think the bunker is a fake out to get MaxPax to think that there's not going to be reactor Hellions. MaxPax, though, is... I mean, he's going to build a shield battery anyways. Like... Okay, now the bunker gets fully loaded. Maybe he was hoping that the shield battery would be started in range. Oh, he wants to deny the shield battery so the Hellions... Okay, that makes so much sense. Oh, that is very cute. That is very, very cute. Nice little zap from the probe, by the way. That will make this so that an Adept can two-shot this. Ooh, good micro on the probe so far. But they are softened up, which means the Hellions are going to be a little bit more of a problem. Ooh. Good job so far from MaxPax. Oh, he actually gets a little bit of damage on one of the SCVs. I'm surprised we're not seeing a... Oh, he must have... No, he's just assuming shield battery is done in the main base. So he's respecting MaxPax a lot. And he is right. 4 Hellions going to dive together.
I have met the end.
Oh, good job for MaxPax. He spots this, and that's going to allow the Oracle to go to town on this. Oh, can it reach? Should be able to cut this off. Oh, okay. Well, he stopped moving it, so yes. SCV was finally taken down. Has this gotten any damage? I don't know that it has. Battery overcharge getting pops. Ooh, can he kill the bunker? Click it, click it, click it. Oh, it burned down. Oh, it burned down. It was on 1 HP, and the Adept's attacks were on cooldown. Well, you got it. That is an outstanding defense for MaxPax. He's in an amazing position right now. Up 10 workers against an opponent who hasn't even landed their command center yet. This is... Well, this is as good as it reasonably gets against a player of Clem's caliber. Obviously, there are, you know, players make mistakes, and sometimes somebody makes a really bad misread, and things go really awry. And in that case, a player can get a bigger lead than they normally maybe quote-unquote should. But with everything, you know, being done pretty well from Clem, this is absolutely best case scenario. Ooh, MaxPax supply blocked at 62. He did have the money to start up his robotics bay, so that's kind of fine. Oh man, that probe upon starting the robotics bay just started the longest trip back to the gas geyser. But it gets there, of course. Oh, man, this supply block is brutal at 62. It actually really undercuts the lead that MaxPax had kind of carved out for himself. Ooh, we will see... Oh, man, these Hellions getting some good shots. They're going to be able to burn through the shield batteries eventually. Oh, my God, can they get... Well, 2 probes. Not bad. It is a cleanup. But considering those Hellions... Well, considering how, like, easily they'd been shut down earlier, getting 2 probes is really best case scenario. Now, this is like a modified 2-on-1 kind of follow-up. No combat shields, but there is stim and a couple of medevacs. And, of course, because it was a 2 racks as the follow-up for Clem, the stim is, well, it is very fast. But there's going to be a Colossus very shortly. And I really don't think that this can get too much done. Oh, although if he can sprint into the natural just before the Colossus pops... he's not going to be able to really do so. And now with the Colossus out, yeah, you got to retreat. Oh, shield battery just a little bit too late to save the sentry there. Clem getting a bit of a lucky break. Oh. MaxPax obviously on the hunt. Was controlling this army, making sure that it wouldn't wander into its death.
Teleport successful.
There's the Forge in the Twilight Council. I was going to say, it's about time for MaxPax to advance his tech, and he does exactly that. 3rd command center being started on location, by the way. This will be a couple of dead SCVs here. Can he get a 4th? Or, well, a 3rd and a 4th. Actually, he's going to find a couple of SCVs. Or, sorry, a couple of Marines. Obviously, he found a couple of SCVs. A couple of Marines as well that were on the rally. Widowmine does get lifted and killed. Nice job for MaxPax. Oh, and he targets down the Marines as well. And he gets the lift on a reburrow on the mine. Oh, that's an excellent fight for MaxPax here. He's going to clear out nearly every Marine. Meanwhile, oh, this Colossus roasting the Marines up. This started good for MaxPax and is now a straight-up dream. And it's a good dream. This is not a nightmare. This is the dream where you wake up fully refreshed. You're ready to take on the world. You woke up and you weren't late for the exam. You never even thought about an exam. It was just a dream. You know, maybe it's you peacefully taking a train. Or you visit I don't know, a favorite relative who you had a falling out with. Actually, no, that's kind of a bad dream because when you wake up in reality, I was going to say, you have a dream about a relative that you had a falling out with, but in the dream, you guys are good. But that's kind of in its own way, like a weird nightmare because when you wake up and the reality sets back in and you're like, oh, actually, this is a horrible situation. Really sucks. You're like, oh, no, we do still... We're still not on speaking terms, damn. Was that a kill on the pylon? I think so. Charge +1 and Archons. And we're getting a 4th Colossus. I feel like if MaxPax just shoves with everything he's got, and that War Prism was with the army, and he goes with +1 in charge, I think it's probably over. But of course, counterattacks are scary on this map. MaxPax is warping a bunch of Zealots into his opponent's main base. This is going to be nasty to deal with here. There is a Ghost Academy finally out. I say finally, it's not that late. It's just not as quick as you'd like it against Archon play. Really nice choke here from Clem. That is going to allow him to take about the most effective defense he can. However, this is 4 Colossus. This is Archons. This is Phoenixes to cover against the Vikings. And this is a Clem that is being pushed back to the limit. Zealots getting... Oh, man. Once again, very nice bottleneck here from Clem. But MaxPax... Oh, the Colossus. There's 4 of them. They're roasting this mineral line and the army in it. Ghost gets out. It's too late. This game's over. We're going to game 2. Clem... GG gets called. MaxPax really well done in game number 1. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning down on the bottom right for Storm Gaming. It is MaxPax in the blue. And his opponent, spawning up at the top left for Team Liquid, it is Clem. Melem. MaxPax seems locked in. Now, granted, the build for Clem didn't go so well. But all the follow-ups, like MaxPax was always in position. The Colossus were able to get some big shots against the Marines. Just everything looked good. Everything looking sharp. Sharp as a tooth. All right. MaxPax? Yeah, he dealt with everything Clem threw at him, like, brilliantly. Was there really anything he could have done better? Obviously, there's a lot of little minutia, but I don't think so. I think he top marks pretty much. And that's why standard play is oftentimes much preferred by many top players. Coming in with some weirdness can, well, be less ideal. MaxPax, he is going to go for the Warp Gate first, so it's probably going to be Blink. Twilight Council and Blink, if I had to guess. He didn't build the Cyber Core here. Did he miss? He didn't misplace the Pylon. Why is there not the Cyber Core here? A little bit surprised by that. But it looks like Twilight Council, if I had to guess. Reaper trying to get into the natural. We'll do a nice little ring around the rosy. Oh, great micro here from Clem. But he's got to be a little bit careful. He's trying to juke. Nah, he was going to be fine always. I was going to say, you can get yourself in some trouble being a little bit too fancy right there. But no, he had enough regeneration kicked in that he was never going to get two-shotted. So even if he adapted some really fancy micro on like a stutter step and was able to somehow get 2 shots, Reaper would have survived. It is unfortunate, though, that he wasn't able to get any HP damage. Oh, does get a probe, though. That's actually more valuable than, 10 HP damage or something. We'll lose the Reaper here. Yeah. MaxPax was paying attention. Meanwhile, Adept is... what's it going to do? Also, MaxPax, he is almost always going to be going 4-gate Blink from this position. Will he mix it up? It looks like the answer is no. Clem, what is he going for? Is he going to do the... Yeah, he's doing the single mine drop. So this is a special adjustment. Specifically for players like MaxPax who go for this 4-gate Blink so frequently and they're so deadly with it. Instead of getting 2 or even 3 Widow Mines, you get 1... and you start your tech lab quite a bit faster so you can get faster tanks. And that will allow you to defend a lot more effectively. Now, that doesn't mean that will allow you to defend. I want to make that clear. Because you are still going to have a difficult time against any MaxPax shenanigans. But it makes it a lot more possible, I would say. Medevac will get spotted here. Ooh, 3 Stalkers warp in very quickly. That was some fast reaction time, it's fair to say. Hellion does get caught meanwhile. How many siege tanks do we have? We've already got... Wait. Something... Oh, that was a mule. Okay. Second tank is about to pop out. You really cannot afford to lose any tanks here against this setup. It is so difficult to defend against the 4-gate Blink, and it's so difficult to defend against MaxPax's 4-gate Blink even more so. Good tank position from Clem. And he's got a bit of coverage to deal with it. Oh, we're going to see a blink forward in on top of the bunker. Clem. Oh, does get into the natural. Will grab 4. Oh, he gets 4 probes with the mine drop. MaxPax can... Oh, blink. Oh, he doesn't... Loses track of it for a second. Blinks to the left side. Will be able to take down one of the bunkers. Siege tanks were not covering it. That's the thing. You can't cover every position. It simply isn't possible. Not with tanks. Oh, blink forward. Grabs the Raven. Going to be able to grab a couple of other bio units. MaxPax does see where the siege tank is. Did the Widowmine make it out? No, it did get chased down. Clem is up 6 workers at the moment. And so far, he's not dying. But MaxPax has been trading efficiently, and he's going to continue to warp in more Stalkers. Got a Nexus about to complete. It will be at the Pocket 3rd location, despite the fact that there was a probe setting up here on the right. MaxPax sees where his opponent's tank is. Oh, he blinks forward, going to go for the siege tank. Will grab it. Stim is a little bit exposed. Can MaxPax capitalize? He doesn't. Okay, tank in the back just got spotted, and he blinks forward on top of it. Will grab it, only taking 1 shot. But Clem is climbing ahead in supply, and he's already up 7 workers. Ooh, Tech Lab is going to get killed off. There's still 2 tanks on the field. Oh, blink forward. Will grab 2nd's tank here. There's only 1 tank left now, but Stim is about to complete. And Clem will force MaxPax out of the main base. Raven was killed, so the Observer gets to just hang out here. Ooh, Viking. Nice job. Blinks to the side and will get on out of here. Clem losing a couple of SCVs. Finally, MaxPax has now taken the worker lead. And he starts up charge. 4 more gateways. There we go. So MaxPax is getting ready to transition into the next stage. Also getting the robotics bay. Obviously, off 3 gases, you can still afford a fair bit of tech, especially once you stop warping in Stalkers. But he's already warped in a lot. 12 have died, and he's on 14. Ooh, this is a bold move. But he does blink back out. Well, no, he blinks in. Gets into the War Prism. Clem's still building a ton of tanks, by the way. Neither player missing a beat on their macro, which is obviously good. You don't want to. Very important. Now, will MaxPax be able to survive the follow-up push from Clem? Especially taking this base, siege tanks are going to be really good on this map. Oh, Scan finally kills off that Observer that was giving so much information. I'm surprised we haven't seen a repair yet on this medevac. It's a really high-value medevac with the amount of energy it's got. But at least it's going to be able to heal up these units. Clem. Oh, with concussive shells, he's going to be able to pick off at least 1 Stalker. Oh, he's going to get a 2nd one as well. Clearly wanted to chase down and get a 3rd, but MaxPax was able to get out of there. Another Marauder does get sniped. Good job from MaxPax. Oh, Clem. Can he get the kill? Oh, just barely saves it. Actually, MaxPax trying to get the snipe on the other side. Zealot Warpin will come on in on the 3rd base, and this was a much faster Zealot Warpin than I think Clem was prepared for. The War Prism. Oh, man, really driving Clem back home, grabbing 9 SCVs already. And Zealot drop into the main base. Well, it's going to have to get on out of here, but still, this is buying an amazing amount of time for MaxPax and really pulling him ahead. And he recalls out with a War Prism. Oh my God, MaxPax. MaxPax playing so damn well. Clem. I mean, he's doing everything he can, but MaxPax is he's just on fire right now, isn't he? War Prism moving back up to the top side. Oh, there is a Viking here. Ooh. Viking will spot the Warp Prism. Ooh, but does it get the warp in? Oh, I think it will. And that's a problem here for Clem. Does have units coming back into the main base, but he's going to lose a fair number of SCVs already. 10, 11 SCVs already going down. Good target fire. Meanwhile, Colossus moving forward on the other side of the map. Siege tank does survive. No, the Stalker snipes it at the very end. Nice job. Clem, look at this, microing the one singular Marauder. But MaxPax is just all over Clem right here. 77 probes to 48 SCVs. We've got a fully saturated 4 bases for MaxPax. He is starting to run away with the economy at this point. The army value and army supply... Well, army value is actually not that different. Army supplies... somewhat in favor of Clem at this point. And literally, as I say that, another 4 Zealots warp in, and it gets even closer. God, MaxPax is so good. He always has Zealot run-bys ready to go. 2-1 upgrades are on the way for MaxPax. We got Clem. I mean, he is... Oh. Widow Mines. Ooh, nice dodge. Zealots on the right side. Good job from Clem. He's going to be able to pick off a few of these Zealots, but can he get away with the rest of the army? Stalkers. Oh, they're not going to be able to get the rundown. Good target fire from Clem. Force field will kind of slow this down. Clem's still able to retreat with more than I expected. Zealots got into the natural, did grab a couple more SCVs. Clem is building a 4th command center right now, and he's still competitive in this game. But MaxPax really has the initiative on him. MaxPax has got to be careful not to get too aggressive, but Disruptors being added on really beef up this army. Oh, and Ice Blink forward will cover the Colossus against the Vikings. Going to be able to find quite a few of those Vikings already. Only 1 Colossus going to fall so far. MaxPax, though, probably should just keep running. Vikings, actually, they are going to be able to run down most of these Colossus still. Clem needs to get a lot done. And he is now down in upgrades. 2-1 versus 1-1. He's 40 workers down. And MaxPax, triple Robo Disruptor. And building more gateways. This is phenomenal out of MaxPax. Meanwhile, he's now on 5 bases. 91 probes for Maximus Paximus. God damn. He just does everything so well. Clem, he is staying in this game. Oh, wait, what was that? That wasn't a disruptor, was it? He is staying in this. Oh, no, that was an observer, I think. Staying in this game as best he can. But it is really starting to get out of hand here. Oh, disruptor shot. Barely terminated before it killed a ton. Still this one. Still getting little ship damage, and Clem just can't afford it. Disruptor does get sniped. Good job. MaxPax is starting to run him over. Oh, MaxPax hits his own Stalker with the Disruptor, unfortunately, but he's still just way ahead in this game. And now he finds position on the 3rd base. Disruptor is going to push out the rest of the army, and that is going to force the tap. MaxPax is crushing it today. And we'll take the 2-0 lead. All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top right for Psystorm Gaming. He is just playing so damn well. It is MaxPax. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left. He needs your energy. For Team Liquid, it is Clem. Melem. Man, I'm really blown away by what I'm seeing. Absolutely nutty stuff out of Maximus Paximus. Like, he's playing so damn well. Clem, one of the better TVP players in the world. One of the sharper micro players in the world. And MaxPax just isn't giving him a chance. He's just not letting him play his game. Ooh, Zealot coming out. You know what? I do like the idea of when you're ahead. Oh, he canceled it. It was just for in case of engineering bay block. I was going to say that I like the idea of when you're ahead, like, keep the pressure on, keep applying it. But MaxPax used to do the Zealot first a lot, and it has become steadily less effective over time. I do like the idea of busting it out, yeah, when you're up in a series. And you've kind of run your opponent over in the first 2 games. The thing is, I don't think Clem is the kind of player, especially in these weeklies, to get, like, disconcerted. He's too good. It also is worth noting that in recent history, not like the last time they played, but the last maybe 10, 12 times they played, Clem has definitely had MaxPax's number. Oh. Reaper. We'll get the scout on the Stargate first. That's good information. And it sees that a shield battery was built. Meanwhile, Probe being a nuisance here. It did see the reactor, so it knows... Well, MaxPax knows that he can at least be a little bit adventurous. Can he get the snipe on this one SCV? Oh, Clem wants to keep it alive. Will manage to do so. Good job. He knew that MaxPax had to shade out to be safe. Oh, Clem was not expecting the double adept here. Will lose... Well, he loses 2 of his units and... Oh my god, the snap recall! Oh, damn, that was good. Against 5 units, he manages to trade out 1 for 2, loses 1, kills 2, shades away, kills the SCV to slow down the command center, and recalls home so quickly. Okay, it is a Cyclone. Cyclone Medevac. I was going to say, if there's nothing to do with an Oracle, because MaxPax doesn't go Oracle first a lot of the time, unless he needs to defend against Hellions. Ooh, good micro here on the SCVs from Clem. Oh, and this is going to be a dead Oracle. So I like that. He knew it was going to go down. He knew he couldn't get away, so he just goes in, grabs an SCV, even correctly clicks the one that was low on HP, so he actually can get the kill. Very unfortunate to lose that. He was not anticipating the Cyclone, I don't think. So good job from Clem to keep it hidden and get the kill. A good job for MaxPax to maximize the value. Now, this is going to be a scary push. This is a rather dedicated 1-1-1. Robotic facility just finishing up here. Ooh, Cyclone gets a little bit too far forward. That's actually a really big loss. The Cyclone is kind of an anchor point of this push until the siege tank shows up. That's going to buy a lot of time for MaxPax to get on an Immortal. He can check across the map and maybe pick off reinforcements. I don't know if he realizes that Clem is committing to this somewhat hard. There is going to be a 3rd command center behind it, but he's still going to be continuing to pump out units and move aggressively forward. Ooh, siege tank going to get lifted. Will get repaired. Oh, the relifts. Okay, I guess he just wants to deny mining. Or distract, I guess. Ooh, Viking will get jumped on and will get taken down. Oh, he has to use the lift. That's nice job from Clem. Talking about maximizing the value. Especially when 2 lifts were wasted on the siege tank and didn't kill it. MaxPax. Ooh, he's going to lose a Phoenix. That's big. He only just now started his 3rd Nexus, but can Clem hold a push? Oh, that hot pickup was very important. Viking and Cyclone both surviving deep in the red HP. Cyclone. You got to be careful here as Clem. I don't like this move out. Oh, he wants that lock on so badly on the Immortal. Oh, the Immortal coming in from the back. Oh, but neither player noticed right away. Cyclone, oh, targeted down. Siege Tank tries to get dropped on top of the Immortal. Will get it. Oh, wow. Very messy little fight right there. Good scan. Did he kill? What did he kill? He killed the Phoenix and the Observer. He keeps the tank alive. Good. Medevac did go down as well. That was the other thing that exploded. I like this for Clem. Clem is now in a great position. I think. I mean, he just now started Stim. His second and third barracks. Well, I thought it would be really good for Clem. But this is actually not bad for MaxPax either. He's got Colossus Tech. Stim is nearly done, but Combat Shields isn't started yet. It's about to start. 1-1 isn't started yet. It's probably about to start. Although there's no Twilight Council, just now finishing up a Forge or starting up a Forge. No, I think I still like this for Clem. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Vikings, too, actually. Does he have any add-on for the Starport? Not too sure. Oh, he does. He's got a reactor. Okay. Yeah, I like this better for Clem. Yeah, I was thinking, like, Clem's a little bit further behind where he would normally be in this situation, but so is MaxPax. He just started the +1 attack, and Twilight Council only halfway done. The Colossus Tech is very far along. He's about to be on 3 Colossi and Extended Thermal Lance. But, yeah, not a lot of gateways. Third base was very delayed. This is good for Clem. MaxPax. Ooh, is he going to lose one Phoenix? Not quite. Does keep it alive. Clem, very fast 4th command center before the 4th and 5th barracks are even finished up. Meanwhile, Armory quite quick as well. Relative to the game state, of course. And well-timed for the 2-2. Maybe a little early, but that is not a bad thing, usually. The thing is, even though I like this position for Clem, I don't hate it for MaxPax. Not at all. Oh, especially finding a couple Marines here. And forcing out a rather big stim. First 2 medevacs. Wow, they're already on the field. This is actually the 3rd and 4th. Vikings going hunting. How many Phoenixes are there? 6 Phoenix versus 6 Vikings. I feel like if the Phoenixes, unless they get the jump, like really, really hard. Actually, no. I still think the Vikings might win just because so many of the Phoenixes are low on HP. And 2/3 of their total HP is physical HP, not shields. I guess the more intuitive way of saying that would be shields are 1/3 of their HP. Are only 1/3 of their HP. So the hull damage is more dangerous or more serious. Ooh, disruptor shot. A good split from Clem. Very nice. Clement. 1-1 finishes up for Clem, and he's right on top of the 2-2. Clem does have a... Look at his defense on his 3rd base. He's just afraid. And he's got to be. MaxPax adding on 2nd Forge as well as +2 weapons. There will most likely be a 2-2 timing, though, for Clem. If MaxPax can't get in here and get something done beforehand. Oh, these Vikings going to get found. That is actually so good for MaxPax. He just finds 1/3 of the Vikings, casually kills them off. Free picks. Damn, that is really good for MaxPax. Now, there are sensor towers here. Clem, we've got to saturate this gas. Both players on a huge economy. 80+ workers for both. Ooh, but these units are going to get found in the middle. Disruptor shots. Not going to connect, but they will kind of push the army back. Clem, this is a big EMP on the top of the ramp. Huge disruptor shot, though. Clem getting caught by his own tanks. Wasn't able to maneuver out of that. Oh, that was a really nice pickoff for MaxPax here. Zealots on the right side. Looks like they wanted to get in here, and this is why there's a bunch of static defense over on the right side. Widowmine with Permacloak. And the bunker. Ooh, EMP does clip the Phoenixes. Hits a couple of them, but mostly dodged. Clem getting in towards Liberator Tech. And he is on 8 barracks here. There's that 2-2 timing for Clem. Is he going to try and move out and get something done with it? MaxPax will finish up his +2 weapons, so at the very least, it's not going to be the worst upgrade disadvantage in the world. Not going to be amazing for him, but it could be worse. 4 more gateways coming online for MaxPax as well as DTs and Blink. Clem does have some really well-placed sensor towers, but MaxPax is the one who kind of, gets to do what he wants. Disruptor shots. Oh, good split from Clem. However, there's still 3 Colossus here, and they do have +2 weapons. Now the right side flank coming in way too late. Excellent splits again. Vikings are going to find one of the Colossus. Phoenixes have to sack themselves to save the second one. That still ends up being a good fight, I think, for Clem. MaxPax does get in on the right side. We'll be able to find a tank, and maybe it was 2 tanks. Not sure. Ooh, Vikings retreating. A couple of them do go down. EMP is going to drain a lot of the shields of this army. Siege tank. Oh, trying to get lifted, but not going to be able to stay lifted. Oh, that disruptor shot is pretty decent. Could have been a lot worse. Huge flank on the right side. Will get blocked by the disruptors, though. MaxPax really using this to cover his army well. But Vikings landing. Oh, nice. Nice rage of the Vikings to avoid the disruptor shot. Still, that was very good for Clem, I feel. Wiped out all the Colossus. There's still a few disruptors here. And MaxPax getting up to what is going to be 3 Robos. Disruptor shots. Oh, good avoid from Clem here. Good dodge. Ooh, disruptors. 2 of them getting sniped. The other one's not able to fire their shots out. Clem doing a good job of judging his opponent's army. Disruptor shot getting fired from very far away, but Clem didn't know how far, so he had to be a little bit careful. Clem, he wants to run this whole army down, but MaxPax a little bit too precise with how he used the last few disruptors. Good job. Good job from both players, to be honest. MaxPax is maxed out once again. Liberators are about to have +2 weapons for Clem. They've already got range. And 3-3 going to complete here for Clem as well. MaxPax, trying to move in on the left side. Was that Blink for the DTs? Yes. Yes, it was. But there's too much static defense. Really nice defensive setup here from Clem. He is battening down the hatches very effectively. Ooh, Disruptor does get taken down from the high ground by Clem. Good target fire. Meanwhile, DT's trying to blink through the middle. Oh, this is going to be an expensive set of losses. Recall. He will lose all but, I think, 2 of the DTs. However, he moves through on the bottom side. Liberators, though, well, actually, just the Planetary Fortress repair and the sheer amount of bio is enough to drive this back. This is a great game so far from Clem. The defense has been impeccable. Look at that cost efficiency. Yeah, with the sensor towers, with the 5 bases being taken. Oh, look at this. We're even seeing Clem getting into +3 ship weapons. MaxPax is heading in towards a Sky Toss transition, but he's going to be able to find a couple of Liberators that were unsieged and some Vikings. Disruptors just trying to cover the retreat of the rest of the army. Oh, is there enough for MaxPax to prevent being taken down here? The answer is yes. Clem can't really chase him down completely. Wow, I can't believe that scan hit the observer. Behind all this, MaxPax is on, what is this, 6 bases taking a 7th? Yes, and Clem trying to take his own 6th base. But MaxPax, nice little zealot. Look, it's so wild to me how good they are at doing the small things when this is such a highly chaotic game already. So many good things being done from both players. Zealot's going to find the sensor tower. That's a nice pick. Clem instantly rebuilding. MaxPax will re-engage on a couple of units. Does find a Ghost and a Marauder, but the Ghost is obviously the better pick off. Still, this is very good for Clem right now. Tempests are being added on, as well as that +1 air weapons. Ooh, Liberators. Oh, they're going to be able to take down the Disruptor. Disruptor got a couple of bio units, but it could have been a lot worse. Clem, this is a scary army for MaxPax to try and deal with. That's, of course, why he's trying to add on the Tempest. Disruptor shots do get avoided or killed. I like the addition of Colossus once again. Clem, oh, does he have enough to defend the War Prism in the main base? Yes. Yes, he does. Vikings, as well as the missile turret, well placed. There are a lot of ghosts here. It is actually almost all ghosts. God, Clem loves his ghosts, doesn't he? 14 ghosts, 2 Marauders, 7 Marines. This is a kind of comedic army in concept, and the Tempest could actually be a big problem for Clem, but the Vikings, there are still a good number of Vikings here, 7 Vikings, and the Tempest not having the easiest time. Stalker's trying to take down these Vikings here, but there's a lot of Liberators. Oh man, this is just a purely chaotic fight. It's been non-stop, and there's been so much little nuance to it. Oh, Disruptor shot. Oh, no nuance there. That's just a huge explosion on a bunch of ghosts. Scan coming in on the right side base. This base in the middle does get taken down. MaxPax is still on the ropes, though. Clem taking now a 7th base in the top left, as he knocks down one of his opponent's bases to knock MaxPax down to 6 bases. Nukes being added on and more Ghost Academies. Clem is looking to style here. He's adding on +1 vehicle armor. He might be thinking about BCs eventually. They will have... I mean, it could... No, it's just for the Vikings. Could eventually go into BCs. But for now, it's probably just for the Vikings. Yeah, he's on 3 starport. Ooh, Vikings and Liberators really working well in tandem. Vikings covering the Liberators against the Tempests. MaxPax trying to avoid a total collapse and trying to look for the right fight. But he can't really get it. Battery Overcharge is helping him out a lot here. Clem probably should click that down, but he's going to get the Nexus instead, and well, that's pretty nice too. MaxPax, I mean, this is a very overstimmed army. Clem recognizing he doesn't have a lot of medevacs. He only has 1 right now, so he's building 3 at a time. Look at that. 3 medevacs, 2 Vikings, and a Liberator for a moment. Yeah, he's really getting a lot of value out of this triple reactor starport. MaxPax did actually drive that back away. Oh, that's a big Wood of Mine shot. Grabs a couple of Zealots here. The sensor tower is helping Clem out so much as well. Ooh, Disruptor. Okay, well, we'll be able to disengage out of here, but there's not a lot on the ground here for Clem. Clem is kind of getting caught out of position here. MaxPax gets a really good fight. The first really good fight he's had in a long time. There was a 12,000 resources lost disadvantage. Now it is 9,000, which is still huge. But MaxPax is controlling this air army pretty well. He's getting up into +2 air weapons in a moment as well. And that's going to help out a lot. So the Vikings have been on an upgrade advantage for a while. 3-0, now 3-1. So making it 2-0... Yeah, I guess 2-0-0 against 3-1. It's still a significant upgrade advantage for Clem. But it's not anywhere near as bad. Tectonic Destabilizers are being added on as well. MaxPax not able to get the setup on the bottom right side base. He does have DTs acting as observers, kind of.
All integrity failing.
Oh, that was a... Wow. I've never heard that one. How many Tempests did he just kill? Oh, like 1. Maybe 2. Disruptor shots are being avoided. This is a really complicated army to control on both sides. Big Viking volleys coming on in. The Vikings are doing such a good job against so much of MaxPax's army. And they will do well against the carriers as well. MaxPax, at this point, he is struggling to remax. Oh, and the Tempests are going to get jumped on. Disruptors can't shoot around the corners very effectively. So the Stalkers kind of pay the price of blinking forward. And I think Clem is on the verge of closing this one out. It's back to a 12k resources lost advantage. Disruptor shot does get a big connection. And another one on the top side is quite good as well. But Clem can just go back into Liberators right now. He kills the 7th base again. Actually, he might just win right here and now. Yeah, MaxPax is kind of out of money and out of army. Clem, his bank was big and it has been depleted. But it is not going to be enough. Clem will put one on the board. Almost 23 minutes of non-stop action on Ancient Cistern. Clem puts one on the board. All right, here we go. Game number 4. Spawning up at the top left for Storm Gaming. It is MaxPax in the blue. Fighting a good game, but not able to close it out just yet. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right. So strong in his defense. For Team Liquid, it is Clem. Clem. That was really well done. Really, really well done. What the game. What the game. What the game. Man, Clem, like... God, he really dug in his heels in a big way on that one. Oh, Clem is going for the 1 Rax expand here. Will get well, at least a little bit blocked. Good job from Maximus Paximus. It is going to be a Marine Reactor. Single Marine into Reactor. Good stuff. Good stuff. Too bad that we didn't see any nukes getting actually called down. Kind of funny that he did go for the extra Ghost Academies, but didn't actually use the nukes. Ooh, Clem going to be going for the super fast 3rd command center. And MaxPax is doing the uncommon Twilight Council first on Babylon. I mean, you don't have to go Stargate on this map. Certainly not. And I don't think MaxPax is a player that goes for Robotics Facility very often. Although I wouldn't mind it if he mixed it in. But the Fast 3CC is... Well, it is a very greedy play. If you can get away with it, it really sets you up nicely. Now, we do see a quick blink. If this ends up being 4-gate blink, this will be very difficult to hold. This is cute, actually, from MaxPax. He's forcing the depot to stay closed by staggering the Adept Shades. And that blocks the SCVs from transferring. Not all the time, but you can see 2 SCVs have already derped out a little bit. It's just good. It's just quality play, and it keeps the scouting information, keeps it up. Behind all this, MaxPax, well, 4-gate blink. Not missing a beat. That's what I'm saying. Oh. We are going to be seeing a Warp Prism. No Doi, because of course it is 4-gate blink. Can't really have that without a Warp Prism. This is probably the better side of the map to do this on because the tech labs are going to be a little bit more tucked in. Like if you were on this side of the map, you'd have to expose them a little bit more. Still, this feels like it is going to be quite scary to deal with. Bunker just now starting up at the front. Has MaxPax figured out what his opponent is doing just yet? I don't think so. He hasn't seen a single factory unit, though, so maybe he does know. Once again, I really have to emphasize that this is going to be a tough attack to hold. Oh, Adept does actually shade forward. He sees the timing of the factory. That's really good information to have. Now, Stim is very close to completing. MaxPax starts up the third Nexus. Oh, he does lose one Stalker right away. Clem with a good repair. Very quick SCV pull. Yeah, this is looking hunky-dory so far, actually, for Clem. MaxPax trying to kill this bunker off, but he's not going to be able to get it. Stim is now available. Clem obviously doesn't want to just YOLO in here. But if MaxPax gets a little bit too far forward and doesn't have enough Blink Stalkers with their Blink on cooldown, Clem might be able to just jump him. Especially once the... Well, now the Starport starts pumping out medevacs. This feels terrible right now for MaxPax. This feels really nice for Clem. Clem is up quite a few workers. Oh, big link forward into the main base. We'll grab one Marauder, but there is so much bio here. MaxPax going to lose almost every Stalker that blinked in. I say almost every Stalker. That's an exaggeration. He lost 8 Stalkers, though. And maybe 1 or 2 of them was before this. Clem? I mean, if he just goes with his first 2 medevacs... well, this is actually a pretty nice trade here for MaxPax. But he even loses a few more of these units. He's trying to dodge his opponent's shots. Doing a really good job with the War Prism Micro. The lack of a concussive shells upgrade definitely helping MaxPax out a lot, making it a lot easier for him. Single medevac drop going up to the top side. MaxPax, oh, loses another Stalker there. He's really trying to do everything he can. Great War Prism Micro again, but drop into the main base. A single Stalker warp in. Is there enough supply? MaxPax warping in a couple more Stalkers behind this. Charge not even done yet. He's just now getting towards 3 additional gateways. Clem really turning on the Jets in this last 2 games. MaxPax, I don't really know what he can do to come back here. He is really on the back foot. He's only down 10 army supply at the moment, but he is getting outmined significantly. 1,000 resources per minute while these mules are on the field. Now, that won't last forever. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow. Clem is going up to 7 barracks. He doesn't even have an armory. Is he just going to, like, all in off 1-1? I mean, it'd be weird to even say off 1-1 because he doesn't even have +1 armor that far along. 7 barracks is a weird number. Okay, he does start up the Ghost Academy. Ooh. Warp Prism will kind of get found here. MaxPax, I do like the way he's setting up for the counterattacks. Doing what... Oh, wow. This is a random little army. Feels like MaxPax wants to go for a straight-up base trade. Oh, good save on the medevac here. And War Prism, by the way, did spot this drop. Was able to protect against it. Maybe MaxPax is hoping to find Clem's army kind of segmented off. Oh, Widow Mine does get saved. Nice job from Clem. Very nice attention to detail. And it's not going to be an all-in off 1-1 because there's the second engineering bay and armory. I wonder if it was maybe just a miscue getting the 6th and 7th barracks. I would be curious to find out. But obviously I don't want to disrupt the players. No splash damage. First disruptor about to hit the field. Oh, force field's kind of funny here. Meanwhile, Zealous on the right side will get found. I mean, MaxPax did survive up into disruptors. And he's evened up the worker count. Oh, War Prism is going to go down. Clem is playing so scared of the War Prism of MaxPax. And that should tell you all you need to know about MaxPax as a player. How much Clem is respecting this. Ooh, Widowmine gets a huge shot right there. Disruptor coming in from the back. Does get a couple Marines, but it's not enough on its own. Second Disruptor will come in from the left. MaxPax needs these Disruptor shots to be big. And so far, Clem is avoiding them very nicely. Really nice little Widowmine here again. Oh my goodness. These mines are providing so much vision. Cure is another player who's so good at this with the Widow Mines. Clem looks like he might just want to batten down the hatches again. Same as he did in game number 3. I wonder if this is like he's trying to frustrate MaxPax a little bit, because MaxPax is a player that really likes to be aggressive. But at the same time, you do give MaxPax an opportunity to come back in the game with this. Ooh, EMPs do get dodged. There's another one available. Actually, there's another few available with this army. There we go. He finally hits the sentries. And actually just blasting down all the shields. And Mortal will get taken out. There's not enough firepower here for MaxPax. And with the army attacking on the top side as well, Clem will send it to game number 5. God, these guys are good. All right, here we go. Game number 5. Spawning down in the bottom left for Psystorm Gaming, it is MaxPax in the blue. And his opponent spawning up the top right for Team Liquid, it is Clem. Melem in the red. Damn, very well done by Clem here. Really impressive stuff to claw his way back after the first 2 games, because those first 2 games were, I mean, they were impeccable. They were so difficult. So difficult to deal with. But good job from Clem to keep battling. Really keep battling. And yeah, now he finds himself on the verge of a reverse sweep. And I think, hang on, is he at 68 ESL Open Cups won so far? Would this be his 69th ESL Open Cup win? Clem, that is. If he wins this, I think that's correct. MaxPax is on 52, I think. Or maybe 53. Let me just take a quick peek. Oh no, this is 65. MaxPax is on 53. And Big Gabe is on 58. Was a gas first out of Clem. And he didn't scout, so he is using the Reaper. As well as building a quick bunker. Going to be Reactor Hellion again, it looks like, out of Clem. Oh, Zealot. I talked about building a Zealot early, and here it is. No unit in the bunker. SCV was the one actually making it look full. Reactor Hellions will get swapped onto. Oh, gotta be careful with this SCV, but he's kind of baiting the Adept. Puts a lot of hull damage on it. That's gonna be a dead Adept soon. Very nicely done. Utilizing that Reaper extremely well. Ooh, good snipe on the SCV, though, with the second Adept. Oh, can he get the kill on this SCV? No, it should survive. Good job to save that there from Clem. Very good job. Okay, so it was just the 2 Hellions, and now it is Banshees against Stargate. Oof. That is not what you want exactly. Okay, he does see that it's 3 Adepts as the opener, which does usually mean Stargate. Oh, nice split target fire here from MaxPax. Phoenixes will find the Reaper and will lift up the Hellion. 9 worker lead for MaxPax to start things off. Banshee is, well, it's a really interesting choice under any scenario, but now it's a pretty awkward scenario. Okay, he's going to go to the Vikings. I do like this. 3rd command center as well. Now the Banshees, well, Banshee could sneak out. Maybe get a lot of damage done. There's no shield battery in the main mineral line. And Clem has seen that. Ooh, this could be really painful, actually. Oh, MaxPax. We'll find a couple Marines here. Clem, does he go straight in? Yes, he will. MaxPax going to need to recall right away. He does recall the natural. How many probes go down? It's going to be at least 6 or 7. Oh, a little bit of a missed target fire right there from Clem. But it's still going to be 6 probes. That's a very effective Banshee. 6 probes against Phoenixes and a recall forced out. Very good stuff from Clem. Thank you very much, Psycho, by the way, for the tier 1 resub at 7 months. Thank you. Oh, Vikings and Cyclone going to be enough to say, hey, get the hell out of here. And he will get the hell out of there. 3rd command center is done. Stim starts up. Are we going to see a swap off of tank production? Nope. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see in a moment. I just want to try and secure the 3rd base. Yeah, okay, he's going to continue to build tanks. So we're going to try and secure the 3rd base with that. Ooh, nice scan. Finds the observer. Good job. First Colossus is going to be popping out any moment. 4 Vikings is actually so much anti-Phoenix power. I feel like MaxPax wants to go for a push right now, but I don't think that he can. The Vikings, though, they should not be this far out. That feels very bold. Because without the Cyclones and Marines for support, like, they will get jumped by, you know, 8 Phoenixes. And now we're actually going to see the Vikings out of position to protect the tanks. Both of them going to get lifted and will get taken down very quickly. Clem. Oh, he needed these Vikings in position before. 2 of them do go down now, and a 3rd as well. Colossus is getting a lot of damage done. Clem was on the verge of a reverse sweep, but now he is in a lot of trouble. Good target fire on the Phoenixes as they lift the Cyclones. All of a sudden, this turns very hard in favor of Clem. And now the Vikings that just popped out, they're going to be able to chase down the Colossus. One of these Vikings has 5 kills. Oh, my goodness. Well, talking about being on the verge of things, it was MaxPax who was on the verge of crushing through, it felt like. But now, with like every Phoenix going down. That turned so quickly against MaxPax. So quickly and so sharply. Oh man, great target fire from Clem on the Phoenixes. If he doesn't start that chain reaction, which it was a chain reaction, I think MaxPax just runs away with the game. Instead, he gets one Phoenix, which allows Clem to snipe down the other Phoenixes. One by one, and then all of a sudden, it's just two Vikings left against a single Colossus. The Colossus just can't survive. Thank you very much, Hybrid ADG, by the way, for the Tier 1 resub at 25 months. Thank you. MaxPax adding on Blink and +1 instead of Charge, which he does need now. Needs that Blink in order to keep the Colossus safe against the Vikings because, well, he lost every Phoenix. It is now a huge lead for Clem. He did forget his armory, which is hard to blame him for. Ooh, okay, I was going to say he tried to start a Ghost Academy, but it got blocked for whatever reason. I think there was a Marine here. Maybe that was like, couldn't escape, couldn't move. Oh, this is funny. He salvages one bunker and rebuilds another. That's quite interesting. Damn, I can't believe Clem was able to hold. Blink and +1 will come online. The 3 Colossus a little bit out of position. There is a shield battery and a cannon here. But not for very long. Battery overcharge, getting popped and instantly going down. That was an optimistic battery overcharge. Now he doesn't have it for the natural. And he might need it. This is a pretty big army supply disadvantage. But of course, it's 3 +1 Colossi. Oof. Big siege tank shots. MaxPax will retreat back to the shield battery at the 3rd. Another base being taken on the left side. But that's a replacement. That's not a proactive base. Speaking of proactive bases, this is a proactive base. That is the 4th base being landed for Clem. While MaxPax is, well, not even halfway done his rebuild on the 4th. Usually we want the Protoss, as the Protoss player, you want to be up a base. Ooh, this is a much quicker transition into Stargate. 2nd Stargate and Fleet Beacon. Are we going to see carriers? Normally, I'd expect Anion Pulse Crystals Phoenixes, which I would have really liked on this map. But now you really can't go for that, I feel like. Ooh, Disruptor Shot. Was the first one good? I don't think so. No, that was a Viking dying. That was the debris of the Viking hitting the ground. Yeah, all the shots getting avoided so far. This is a 50 army supply lead from Clem. He is on the verge of a reverse sweep right now. He was before, and now he is again. Double carrier trying to come on out. But I don't know, Kev. This looks pretty brutal here. Pretty brutal. Disruptor shot. Oh, okay. Does find a little bit of bio that's kind of clumped up, but it's 3 base Protoss to 4 base Terran. A 20 worker lead for Clem. And Protoss does not have mules to make up that difference. It is a 50 army supply. Oh, 40? 42 army supply lead. And Clem is going to start to build a bank. He's getting close to 2-2. 2nd Stargate, or Starport, I should say. Even the +1 ship weapons. Blink forward into the main base. Nope. Only 2 Stalkers. That is nowhere near enough. +2 weapons going to get denied immediately. Clem, he is rotating over to the left side. Colossus. Well, this is a funny scenario. So the Marines really wanted to hit the carriers and weren't able to do so. Disruptor shot. Oh, good job from MaxPax. A couple of decent connections here. Vikings, I mean, they're going to be the kings right now. Kings of the sky. I just really don't see what MaxPax can do at this point. Oh, well, this is nice. He's going to find a couple of medevacs. slowly adding on a Skytoss army is a good decision. But Clem, he can afford to do this. He can afford to drop 3 more starports in addition. He is that rich. Going to be going up to 5 ports. Should definitely be adding on the second, like, level 2 ship weapons. There it is. And second armory. I like that decision as well. Clem. I mean, this is a 3-base Protoss. He is on the verge of winning, but you do have to be careful about not overcommitting. Ooh, Ghost barely avoiding the disruptor shots. They are fast, though. Big stim coming on in here. Not a lot of medevac energy. Got to be a little bit careful with those stims. But at the same time, he is looking to trade. However, you don't want to just lose everything. We're not at a point where you can just kill interceptors and be okay with that in the fight. Not quite, anyways. Clem will get driven back, but MaxPax, I mean, he needs a 3rd Nexus or a 4th Nexus so desperately. While Clem, 5 bases. Now, I feel like Terrans have this bad habit of just not ever building a bank because they're like, oh, I'll always just get more command centers. And that's good. Mules are good. Don't get me wrong. But I think there are times where you should just build the bank. You should just have a bank. Allow you to remax, like, instantly. Because he can build 10 Vikings at a time, assuming, well, are they all reactored? They will be. Even get up to, like, 10 barracks instead of 8, or 2 factories. I mean, he's not building factory units, but... yeah, I think having a bank is sometimes just the right call. And speaking of which, he will have that now. I don't want to be critical of Clem. I just think that in some cases... yeah, because getting up to, like, 8 orbitals is actually a pretty nice number. 8 or even 10. Ooh, Vikings getting a little bit too far forward. He loses quite a few right there. Still, it is... This is, like, untenable for MaxPax long term. He's actually losing more and more probes. And even the natural is being clipped back. This is starting to look just... I mean, it's starting to look impossible. Vikings, though, are getting clipped away again. Disruptor shots. Ooh, they are going to connect at least a little bit. Siege tanks able to take down the disruptors before they can connect on everything. Now, these are +3 armor marauders and marines. And the carriers only have +1 attack for the moment. They don't have their +2 yet. MaxPax was attacking these rocks to try and keep the interceptors out. Clem getting into 3-2 for his Vikings here. Oh, Clem actually, I was like, what is this? He's killing his own SCVs. To make room for more Vikings. He's on 16 Vikings right now. He is in a situation where Vikings could almost win in the game on their own. Definitely should be getting into smart servos, but these drops in the main base, they are good. I wouldn't even mind Liberators being added on. Ooh, 1 carrier. Is it going to get jumped? Well, it will get jumped, but it won't get taken down. However, a lot of interceptors are falling. Oh, my goodness. Will eventually win the fight, but that was a surprisingly large number of interceptors that died. MaxPax going to lose his 3rd Nexus even. No, okay. Carriers get back in position. Battery overcharge will keep them well topped up, even through the EMPs and Vikings. I do like the addition of missile turrets very much, by the way. Oh, we're going to see MaxPax trying to break the position, and he will do so. Just as I'm talking about how I like the missile turrets, they get taken down super quickly. Clem, 26 Vikings. The thing is, the 3-2 Vikings, once the upgrade's complete, that's going to be just a huge advantage. And it doesn't even matter. We're just going to see GG getting called. MaxPax knows he can't really do anything here. Clem way too far ahead. And he will take it down. Very well done from Clem. Played that out as patiently as and methodically as you possibly could have. And with that, he completes the reverse sweep. And if you enjoyed the series, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the flip side.